Good morning. Welcome to the morning blessing. Here you are. It is so lovely to see you today. I've been waiting for you. Today is Friday. And I decided, good morning, Stacy. I missed you so much when you're not here. Good morning. How are you, intellectual discoverers? Good morning. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. How are you guys feeling this morning? Today is cool as usual. It's going to be cold. That's what they said. So we have cool weather. And then we're getting snow later this afternoon into Saturday. Well, all you can do is take it in, get cozy, put on the fire, and relax, as long as you have something to eat. So check it out. Make sure you're ready for our snowfall. I think you're getting it in Indiana too, Stacy, you said. So hi, Azim. Long time no see you, but I see you flying all through the internet. Hello, Don. Is that a school day off for you in Tennessee? Oh, it's so nice to see you this morning here. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Let's get the show on the road. Good morning. We are talking today about, I should maybe have a little sip of my specialty, of our thoughts and our angels. So, we have thoughts all the time. We all do. And one of the things we have to know for sure, happy Friday, Lisa. School canceled, the snow coming soon. Oh, that's why Dawn is here. So if you guys don't know Dawn, she's not my sister, but she has the same name as my sister, with specialty. You know what? It's a mint and ginger tea in a bag. Vanessa bought those, and when she loved them. So I'm using them. So yeah, it's Dawn found me on Facebook 5 years ago. She was looking for her friend named Tessa, and she came upon me and stayed with me ever since. So she is a avid follower of the Sunday self-care show, planning to go for a staycation at a Castle Hotel in Manali. Oh, I remember that place. Have fun. Happy 22nd birthday, Amazim. I know you are so young. Your mom told me. So Dawn has been with me ever since. And so has people like Azim. These are people that have been coming to the morning blessings or the other things I do. And there was Aman. There's so many. And every now and again, somebody drops in and reminds us, hey, we started the journey together. So Dawn, Sunday is our first self-care show. I'm Stacy, you too, on Sunday. So make sure, Lisa, I don't know, I think Lisa is cozying in bed. So, our topic for today is our thoughts and our angels. So, one of the things we have to learn to do, and that is my angel writing, right? This is my angel book. As you can see, so this is my angel writing. And every day of the year, every morning, I sit with my pen and my book, and I date it, Joyce, and the date, and I just wait. And when I wait, I write what I hear or what I feel, or I don't know, I write. So, that day, the 25th of November, 24, every thought you have, you must learn to nurture by asking guidance from your guardian angel. Let God and all of his angels, all of us, help you. We must stop and nurture before taking action. We have no idea which is the one to move towards or to move away from unless we check in. By nurturing the thought, the answer will show up. Never ignore a thought. Before this time of your life, you had no idea of angels and the strength of that. Good morning, Colin. How are you feeling today? Blue ink pen. Before that, so you have to get ready to talk to your angel. It's important. So on the 25th of November, I did that. And as you know, around that time, for some reason, the portal was open and I was getting all of these topics, one after the other, like they were just running through. And I wrote that day in a morning blessing topics, we must spend time to nurture our thoughts by referencing our angel or seeking guidance from our angels. So, you have a guardian angel. You know you have a guardian angel. it's very difficult for some people that are practical. If you're extremely practical and not remotely, wasn't raised in a religious household, or it was a different type of household for religion, or where that type of thing, dogmas were taught, it's hard. And the other way too is that sometimes the parents were so into religion and donating and giving and believing is all of that will take them to heaven, that it turned you off. And of course, I smile at the church, especially my church, the Catholic Church, because I went there from the age of 3 to a Catholic school. I was 3, and we start school in the Caribbean 3. You go full time to school, and your brain is ready, and you don't get there to play in sandcastles. You go there to learn. And they tell us about our guardian angel. They teach us the guardian angel prayer, and they leave us alone. And then I was fortunate because so many people who went to Catholic school said they never read the Bible. But those nuns, we had our own Bible, a blue hardcover Bible. And from the Old Testament to the New Testament, we had to learn all the books of the Bible. Even what you will not find in this King James Version, we had to study that and had to know about the book of the Maccabees and all of the book of Moses and all of that. Anyway, here we are. And all through Scripture, and listen, it's not only the Catholic Church, and it's not only the religion, it's the Muslims, the Jewish religion. They have angels. In Buddha, they talk about it in a different way, but they actually have angels. They know the power of an angel. In Scripture, right through, you will come across angels. Now, when you are born again, your concentration, it seems, is strictly on Jesus when he came. But it's like saying Jesus appeared and he dropped in. But Jesus didn't happen like that. He had, good morning, Nancy, how are you feeling today? Weather in Wisconsin, we need a report, cold here, going to get snow. So, Jesus came from a line, the King of David line. Hi, sweetie. Good morning, Dawn. How are you feeling this morning? So, angel conversation, your thoughts and your angels is our topics today, or your angels and your thoughts, whatever way you do it. But when you are born again, you concentrate entirely, apparently, on the time of Jesus. Good morning, Arita. How are you feeling today? But if you really want to understand the life, start from Genesis and read through to Revelation. And when you get in Revelation, begin to cry, because it's not a happy place to read. But all through the Bible, the most common religion, the Christian religion, in North America, you will come across angels. Our church told us about angels, but they never told us those angels will help us, that we weren't supposed to have such challenges in life. That's the reason why Jesus came. But he gave you angel, because although we read the Bible and we're dogma into our religion, or we're born again and we this and we that, and you know what? No. He said, render to Caesar what is Caesar, and to God what is his own. So he tells you there is a separation there. And he tells you, good morning, Roslyn, how are you feeling this morning? Angels and your thoughts, topic for today. So here you are in this moment, and they're telling you it's just Jesus and Jesus. But Jesus gave us doctors and lawyers and candlestick makers and woodcutters and engineers and scientists. They're all different ways. The angel, we have to live. Charges, money comes into play naturally. The church also asks for money. The pastor tells you, I am so great, I need to fly in a private plane. I don't need to be in coach with you. The pastor, you know. But hi, Jean, good morning. Angels and your thoughts. But when you connect, when you understand the true power of your angel, you're not ignoring God. You're using the tools that he gave you. You're using the guidance that is there. When you have a question, you go to somebody on earth and ask a question. No, you have a guardian angel. Some people are so attuned that they can hear the footstep of the guardian angel, but they don't know it's a guardian. They keep looking back like somebody's behind them. But normally, oh, good morning, Cousin Ezra. How are you feeling this morning? Happy New Year. It's angels and your thoughts today. So, they're looking back, they're shoving their shoulders, looking for what that's, I feel as if somebody is there. And it could be a relative that's tapping into you. Many times when I think of my mother or my father, I go, hi dad, hi mom. Because I realize the energy is there at the moment, greet them. What about when you're just sitting or standing and you smell that fragrance? What is that? Where did it come from? The laundry? The dirty laundry? No. The kitchen garbage? No. Your perfume? No. Yes, they will show up. Your relatives that have passed. I always remember this. When my mom died, hi Kimberly, good morning. One day, well, before she died, the Wednesday before she died, I'm Catholic, so we pray for the souls of the dead. My mom wasn't dead, so I'm praying for her mom, her sisters, her brothers, those that passed on, family, aunts, grandaunt, Auntie Mary, and all of Tanty, this and Tanty that. And then, all of a sudden, I felt an experience like they were busy, as if they were cleaning and wiping and scrubbing. So I said to Brian, because Brian's also Catholic, this is what happened. He said, well, they're preparing to receive your mom. That's what he told me. They're sending you a message that she's going to die. That was the Wednesday. My mom died this Friday. Yeah. So, you do what you have to do. So time goes by. And one day, all of a sudden, I felt the presence of my mother. And she was crying and crying and crying. That was in the morning. And then I realized, oh my, today is the 40th day of her death. So I didn't know what it was, but later, something said to me, this is her parting tears. She's leaving. Her spirit is no longer going to be earthbound. She's gone. She'll be around, but she's gone. That's why she's crying. And that message came from her sister, Tanti Sylvia. And it was so funny. And that is what I'm saying. Your father smoked, and all of a sudden, you smell smoke, but he's dead. There's no smoke in the house. Instead of going crazy, sit down and say, I wonder, a thought, what is going on here? Why is I'm here? Or the colon of somebody. Or they clear their throat. Things like that. You will hear. They're letting you know they're still there. And that's one. Hi, Yoko, good morning. Thoughts on your angel. And that's why you need to understand you have connection with them. Even if they have passed on, they cannot leave you. Eventually, they become celestial beings, but that still means they'll drop by. How are you doing today? We talk to plants, and we're afraid to talk to our family that have passed on. If you feel that they are not happy with you, because you don't even know why, sit down and check your thoughts. Are those the thoughts they would like you to carry? Are your actions what your mother, your father would love you to do right now? Or do they have plans that or they're wondering, did I raise that person right? Did I put the right traits and personalities and help them? So if you're afraid of your family, when the thoughts come, then leave them alone. But you have a guardian angel. Whether you believe me or not, you have a guardian angel. I'll stand on that. Your guardian angels, sometimes it's many, but there's always one that's more powerful, or one that is never let you go. And when you have a thought, before you step into it, stop and ask your guardian angel, by name. And if you, as I said, I got back, I went across the street instead of staying on the sidewalk. If you weren't raised to understand the meaning of a guardian angel, I get it. If you're trying to cultivate it into your life and it's difficult and challenging, I get it. But stick to it. It normally takes 3 days to get the name. But if you don't really believe, it's not your core belief about a guardian angel, then you maybe will go for a long time without finding the name until you have opened up and willing to receive guidance outside of people that you know or yourself. Let go. And I know and feel. And when you get the name, don't think that it's all from your head. It's sometimes not. It's an inspiration. It's a guidance. You'll hear, somebody will say the name, or the TV, or you're walking, or you hear the name. When you ask, Joyce, Mabel, Donna, Samantha. It doesn't have to be a name like Ariel or Gabriel or Raphael. It doesn't have to have an angelic name. You're an ordinary person. You're going to have an ordinary angel. It doesn't have to be male or female because you're female. But look at your personality. If you're doubting that your angel is male, look at your personality. Do you have stronger personality traits that are continuously male? And are they dominant in your life? Have they always been dominant in your life? Question, thoughts, play with them. And that's what you do. So if you know you are a strong type of woman, you might have that. We are part of the world. Dig your heels in and feel its vibration. I love that. Or if you're a man, your guardian angel does not have to be a man. It could be that you're the kind of man that is a little bit into this point of more in tune with the universe. You believe in God. You believe in the universe. My mother said men truly pray only when they get to be 50 because they're afraid of dying. So they are praying so they can go to heaven. And what you're saying is, I am open to receive. You're in the world. There is energy. We put plants in our house to give us oxygen to live and to take the carbon from us and do what they do with it. They're alive. Somebody put some work into building things that you have in your house. Energy is in them. You mightn't feel it unless, like John just said, we are part of the world. Dig your heels in and feel its vibration. Yuko and I do that regularly. We ground. Stand outside on the ground and see if you can get some of that electricity that we put in our house, it says, out of our body. You're not sleeping, check that out. But use your thoughts. Things are happening. Those thoughts come. And we are rushing. Stop for a moment and ask yourself, I wonder what I should do with that. Okay, Joyce, if you owe me, what would you do? I'm not telling you to go stand on the street or go tell your neighbors, I talk to my God. You know, just leave that alone. Those that need teaching will show up. When the student is ready, the teacher will come. So you do not have to force your belief of guardian angels or anything on somebody else. You do not have to. You cannot make people do what they weren't born to be unless they're ready to be that. So talk to the face in the mirror, or talk to somebody who understands guardian angels. Before you move, that thought that's telling you, you know what, go tell them off. You say, right, is it worth it to tell them off really, or it's best to just leave them just walk away? Or as Joyce told me that morning on November 25th, she said, by nurturing the thought, the answer will show up. Never ignore a thought. And let God and the angels help you stop before taking action. You have no idea which is the one to move towards or the one to move away from until you ask, until you talk to it, until you sit in it, until you say, should I or should I not? What would you do if you were me? What would you do, dear God? What would you do, dear guardian angel? What would you do, dear universe? I am not saying to ignore God. I'm saying you'll get answers from your guardian angel. That's your power. Right there, next to you. The thought will come, do not do this. Your plan, you got up this morning all ready to go somewhere, and something says, you know what? Just chill. Just chill. So you woke up and you had plans to get up in the morning and to do your prayers and meditate and do all this and do all that, and then all of a sudden some of you wake up and 15 minutes later the world turns upside down. What do you have to do? Okay, I guess I have to take care of that right now. Let me check and see. You know what? This is. You can see what I'm facing today. You can see it, right? I need guidance, Joyce. Hold my hand. Send me an angel to guide me. I talk to the Ministry of Angels where they have an angel for everything. A few years ago, quite a few years ago actually, I had to replace a toilet downstairs. The man was actually doing the washroom. Well, and he took the toilet from about 10 steps, and he took it and he placed it at the back of the garage and told me it's too heavy for him to take to the curb. I didn't fight with him. I just thought, so that is too heavy to go and walk on flat ground to the curb, but you could climb 10 steps with it. So you just don't want to do it. I didn't say that to him. I said that to me. So he left. I went downstairs. I looked at the toilet. I saw bolts. It's okay. So I went downstairs in the worker and all the millions of tools that are there, and I found a wrench. I came, I played with it, I put it. No, before I did that, I said, Ministry of Angel, send me an angel that can help me with this situation to move this toilet from the back of the garage to the curb. Go get the wrench. I got the wrench downstairs. I came back up, look at the toilet, took the wrench, took the kneeling pad, nail on the kneeling pad, excuse me, it's on concrete, and oh, I loosened it. Next knot, loosen it. I picked up the tank and it felt I had nothing. Matched to the curb. Toilet bowl, matched to the curb. Excuse me. Next morning, he showed up and he said, oh, I said it's at the curb. Who did it? I said, I did. You did? He looked at me. I said, yeah, I did it. I didn't send anything to him. But I asked for guidance. I asked my angels for help. You're driving and it's snowing and you are caught in a snowstorm. You're holding the wheel at 10 to 2. But you haven't breathed. You're so tense. Your shoulder is tight. What do? Panic? Or call on your guardian angel, say, help me. Help me to stay in my lane. Help me to drive at the proper speed. Guide me, support me, relax me so I can get home safely. That's easy. Or you see the car is spinning. I need help. There are people who tell me that they would just see St. Michael stand up in front of them and the car would go the other way. So we have the tools, excuse me, and we shouldn't be suffering today. We shouldn't have to wait for all these other things to happen to us for us to realize help is at the door. When you have, since we know that everybody has a guardian angel, when you have a dispute with somebody, Rather than go to their level and give them tit for tat, ask your guardian angel for help. I just go, Joyce, talk to so-and-so's guardian angel, and you guys sort this out. That's all I do. I do not take care of it myself. Because if you know you have a helper, an assistant, an agent, that's who you're going to for help. When it's broken, you go to the doctor. And you're struggling right now, because that's what I'm using that word for you. Those of you who constantly struggle, not challenged, but you feel you're not getting momentum. Your foot is not catching. You're just going. And I have my people talk to your people. Exactly. Thanks, Dawn. So you just get your guardian angel to help you. And you know what, though? What they want for payment? Thank you. Thank you, Joyce. Say it with passion. Thank you for solving it. I am happy and grateful. No, you write it in your gratitude journal that I asked Joyce for some guidance in this situation and make it a 2-minute conversation of writing. And I got it solved. Yes. That is what it is. That's talking to your guardian angel. You do not, none of us, absolutely not one of us, in this world need to suffer or to be challenged so constantly that the challenge becomes a struggle. As I said, when you look at the word struggle written down, it just has loops, like it's just going around. That's why it's a struggle. When you look at the word challenge, it has high, C-H-A-N-G, and it's all there. You can see it in the word itself. Choose the right word. And call on your angel. You don't know what to do? Simple thing. What should I cook for dinner tonight? Who are you going to ask? The Ghostbusters? Call your angel. What would you do for dinner tonight if you were me? While you're leaning on the counter or while you're standing in front of an open freezer. You know what? You have a choice, though. You can be like the teenagers we all raised that would open the freezers in both hands and say, there is not a thing to eat in this house. And there was lots of things to eat. So there is a lot of help available. We need to tap into it. Every time we come across a thought or we come against a wall, do not rush into it. Stand back. Do we have to use a hammer to break the wall? I didn't have to drag it with rope to the curb. I asked for help. The ministry of angels, that is above and beyond your guardian angel. Ask for the help. Ministry of angels, send me the right angel today. There is a challenging meeting at work and I have to show up. Guide me. Send me an angel that is able to speak, that is able to formulate things so that I get my message across. That is private and personal. You'd call a friend, though. Well, that's your friend. Angels are among us. Angels are around us. Angels are waiting to come. Somebody said to me, well, if they're there, why don't they just help you? I said, that's wrong. Nobody can do that. I said, if somebody comes in and tells you what to do, you don't like it. You have free choice. A human being saying, you do this, you go here, you should do that. We don't like that. So our angels, our guardian angels respect us. And we have to ask for help for us to get help. To figure things out, be still and listen. You have to. I was watching Irrational last night and heard a line that stuck with me. A priest told the main character to pray to Saint Illness. I call them Saint Illness, stillness. Often, what do we need to do? So he put it together, stillness. I love that. You have to do stillness. Jean said, I'm so happy and grateful for your daily guidance and encouragement. Thank you, Jean. The thing we have to remember, if you don't know what to do, before you rush and do what you will regret, no matter what it is, it doesn't take long. Sometimes the answers hit you so fast, it goes boom. and you know exactly what to do. But if you're agitated, you will not hear the answer. If you do not believe sufficiently that there are energies around you that can help you, you will not get the answer. If you think you, like my friend who said, the life I live is because I chose the right man, until she tripped and she said, oh my God. And I go, oh, that man is a man. She didn't believe in God. So before I help her off the fly, I went, which man, oh my, why didn't you call oh my Terry? That is husband's name. I got a cut eyes, you wouldn't imagine. So anyway, just to let you know, she believed it was in herself, no God, until she tripped. And I know you have heard that, but she literally did. And I go, okay, which man? So we have to remember we have these guardian angels. And I like to tell it to you on a Friday. I try to do that. But it just happened on the 25th of November. Joyce talked to me about the power of your guardian angels. So this is another little bit. Although I really trust and believe in my angels and my guardian angel and the help of all the other angels, like the angels, the archangels, the most powerful, the warriors of God, the archangels and Michael, Archangel Raphael and Jophiel and Sariel and Raguel and Uriel and Metatron. There are tons of, and Salvaton and Samuel. There are tons of archangels. But there's the level that belongs to us, our guardian angel, our personal guardian angel. And all those years, and Joyce is still giving me instruction. Call on your guardian angel, 25th of November. And I decided that day that would be a good topic for today. But it was 25th of November, 2024. So get ready to use your angels to help you. And your family that have passed on are there too. They're waiting. And when they come to see you, just relax. That is why at some dinner tables you go, you'll see a placemat. And that place setting is for the family that has passed on. And you might say that is all crazy, but you know what? Certain things bring people comfort. And if it brings you comfort, then it's good for you. If it makes you feel good that you did that, then it's good for you. The entire purpose of living and being a human in this world is to feel good. And that's why before you let the things that happen outside of you affect you internally, come to the point where you know, should I go or should I stay? If you were me, Joyce, what would you do now? When I say this, I get tinkling in my shoulders, even telling you about it. And in the middle of asking that question, I am so happy and grateful I have Joyce here to help me. Instead of saying I have no one. So remember, honor your guardian angel. They will not come and tell you what to do. You have free will. It was given to you when you were born. You have to ask and you shall receive. And when you ask, then you're seeking. You have to be like a dog, sniffing, looking for the glue, looking for the drug, whatever. You have to be consistently doing this until you get it. When you are given a thread of an answer by your guardian angel, it's just a thread. Only a thread. You have to decide what you're going to do with this thread. You're going to pull on it, or you're going to say, that's just a tiny little stupid thought. It's just me and my nonsense and my mumbo jumbo. Yeah. Ignore it. It's a hard price to pay when you do not follow divine guidance. Have a great day, guys. And let me see who's hanging here. Kimberly, Stacy, Ezra, Yuko, John, Colleen, Lisa, Dawn, Rita, Dawn, and Roslyn. Thank you, all of you, for hanging with me this morning. And if you got something from it, say something. Have a great and wonderful day, everybody. Love you. Bye-bye.